What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now 220 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year, which lands in about a week or so. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, as I'm trying to get something on my eyes, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed, and to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what was your all-time favorite new archetype of 2024? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of new archetypes, today's video we actually have a brand new archetype that has just been announced for the upcoming TCG release of Supreme Darkness. Now we know that Supreme Darkness will be released sometime in the next in the next month or so, like maybe in the next couple months at best. And we have just been shown the TCG exclusive archetype known as the Mitsurigi archetype. Now, for those who don't know about the term Mitsurigi, it actually I believe is Japanese, I think, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Meanie. So apparently the term Mitsurugi apparently means beautiful or heavenly, I guess, which is kind of weird. Okay, so the Mitsurugi archetype is basically a reptile. Is actually a reptile ritual-based archetype that obviously, as the name as it suggested, revolves around summoning ritual monsters that are part of the archetype. And there are two and there are two ritual monsters, plus there are I can't speak. Two other main deck monsters, as well as two spells and a single trap. So that's 7 cards that we'll be talking about in this video. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna get straight into it. Kicking things off, we've got Mitsurigi no Mikoto Kusanagi. Which is a which is a 4-star dark reptile with 1600 attack, 400 defense, and the effects read as follows. If this card is normal or special summon, or if this card is tributed, you can target one Mitsurigi card in your grave or banishment, except this card added to the hand. Let's see here. If another reptile you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can tribute this card instead. You can only use each effect once per turn. So this basically has built-in protection, and it also acts as basically your DDR, but instead of summoning the card, you're basically adding the card to your hand from your grave or banishment. So in a way, it's basically DDR if it was given an effect to add cards to your hand from your grave, which honestly is not bad. In a way, it's kind of like I would say it was your combo starter, but this feels like more of the combo extender, if you will. But speaking of combo starters, this one might end up just being the combo starter, and it's known as Mitsurigi no Mikoto Saji. In which if you really look at them, they kind of look like they kind of look like bleh. They kind of look like anime characters from the anime Overlord, if you really look at them. Like, really, like, if you really look at them, they kind of look like anime characters from the anime, which honestly is kind of cool. But anyway, Saji is a 4-star dark reptile with 1000 attack, 1700 defense, and the effects read as follows. If this card is normal or special summon, or if this card is tributed, you can add one Mitsurigi spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If another reptile you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can tribute this card instead. So both have the same. So both monsters have the same effect, the same second effect, where you can tribute them instead of making your other reptile monsters get destroyed in battle, which is really cool. But their first effects are completely different. So obviously to recap, Kusanagi can add cards from your grave or banish pile to your hand. Saji can basically rota out spell or traps to your hand, which is incredible. This right here is basically your combo starter, which is incredible. And also Snake Rain, I think is the card. You can actually use fucking Snake Rain with this deck, which is absolutely insane. And Snake Rain was absolutely cracked in the Ogdoadic decks, but even then Ogdoadic was still like very bricky. Like if you didn't open with the combo starter, you were done. It was basically GG. That's how crazy it was. But next up, we move into the ritual monsters, and the first one up is Ame no Murakumo no Mitsurigi. I never would have imagined I would be speaking Japanese. That's so crazy. Which is an 8-star. So Ame is an 8-star dark reptile ritual with 3,200 attack, 2,800 sorry, 3,200 attack, 800 defense. Sorry, and it says you can ritual summon this card with Mitsurigi ritual. If this card is special summon, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect as a quick effect, you can activate this effect. Your opponent can discard one card, or that effect is negated. If this card is tributed, excuse me, you can add one Mitsurigi card from your deck to your hand, except this card. Then you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. So literally, this is basically Raigeki on steroids. So you have basically Raigeki. What was it? Dark Deal? Was it? Or no? Was it Dark Deal? Yeah. I think Dark Deal is the card is the card I'm thinking of. I need to go on Master Duel and look it up. I think Dark Deal was exactly what I was thinking about, because Dark Deal oh wait, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of the name. Magic Train. Magic Train. That's what I was thinking of. Excuse me. The second effect is basically Magic Drain, which is pretty insane. Literally, it's an old school card, which is crazy. And then then the third effect is basically two cards in one. It's Stratos and Monster Reborn. So with this one card alone, right? You've got Raigeki, you've got Magic Drain, Stratos, and Monster Reborn. 4 old cards in one singular ritual monster. Think of how crazy that is. It is nuts. Absolutely insane. This is probably like one of the biggest cards for the whole deck, instantly. Next up we have Futsu no Mitama no Mitsurigi. Which, again, they look like characters from an anime, like perhaps like Overlord, or maybe like or maybe something like Mushoku Tensei or something like that. But Futsu is an 8-star dark reptile ritual with 2,000 attack, 3,400 defense, and it says that you can ritual summon this card with Mitsurigi ritual. If your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage tab, you can target one reptile monster in your grave except this card, special summon it. You can only activate this effect once per chain. If this card is tributed, you can add one Mitsurigi card from your deck to your hand except this card, then special summon this card. So this card is basically double. It's basically double Monster Reborn. Literally, there's really not much else to bring up. It's basically double. It's basically double Reborn for the whole deck. And again, I think the Ogdoadic deck can actually run these cards, because of the fact that most of the Ogdoadics, I think, are level 8s and higher. So who knows? I mean, maybe we might end up seeing Ogdoadic become the most broken deck of 2025. Who knows? But next up we have Mitsurigi Prayers. which is a quick play spell, and the effect reads as follows. When you activate this card, you can also tribute one reptile monster in your hand or field, apply one of these effects, or if you tributed a monster at activation, you can apply both effects in sequence. Apply one, let's see here, add one Mitsurigi monster from your deck to your hand, take 800 damage, then special summon one Mitsurigi monster from your hand or grave, but it cannot attack directly. So again, as I mentioned, this is Monster Reborn. The idea is basically to just bring back your monsters from your graveyard to just keep on special summoning ritual summoning, and your end board should potentially look like Ame, Futsu, and maybe like Underworld Goddess, like if you were able to somehow make it. So it's not bad. It's actually kind of sick. It's actually kind of sick. But next up, we've got Mitsurigi Ritual. Which is obviously the ritual spell, and the effects read as follows. This card can be used to ritual summon any reptile ritual monster. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect once per turn. Ritual summon one reptile from your deck by tributing reptile monsters from your hand or field whose total level equal the level of the ritual monster. Or ritual summon a reptile monster from your hand by tributing up to 2 reptiles from your hand, deck, or field whose total level equal the level of the ritual monster. So literally, you would literally tribute both Kusanagi and Saji, to bring out one, or you could tribute one level 8 reptile to summon out another. So that's actually kind of sick. I mean, it's literally one or the other. Either way, you're gonna be ritual summoning no matter what, which is pretty sick. The only downside is that if you get hit with an ash blossom, you're pretty much screwed. You're basically screwed right then and there, because I think the effect, yeah, literally the effect, you can only use both effects once per turn. So if you use up one effect and that card gets ashed, then you could hypothetically play a second copy. But if that gets hit with an imperm and it's in that same imperm column, you're screwed. You're basically screwed, and the ritual monster that's in your hands is essentially dead, and you basically scoop. So that's like the only downside about ritual summoning is that if you accidentally put the ritual spell in the imperm column and you get hit with an imperm, you're screwed. You're basically screwed, and again the card is just dead, and you're forced to scoop, which it's basically GG. Unless if you have a way to counter an Ash Blossom or perhaps an Imperm, then I mean it's perfectly fine, but still. But we gotta now talk about the last card of today's video, and is known as Mitsurigi Great Purification. Which is a normal trap, and the effects read as follows. When your opponent activates a card or effect, tribute one level 5 or higher reptile monster, negate that effect, and if you do destroy that card. You can banish this card from your grave, target one reptile in your grave and special summon it, and if you do, tribute one other monster you control. You can only use one effect per turn, and only once that turn, meaning it is a hard once per turn. So you basically have Solemn Judgment, plus plus basically a reborn. That's literally what this is. It's Solemn Judgment, Monster Reborn, all in a normal trap, which is absolutely insane. Are these cards going to change the meta in 2025? I doubt it. Obviously, we're still gonna be needing some more support over time, like potentially potentially get another like ritual monster or two, a couple of like hand traps, and maybe a counter trap at best. But other than that, I think if we were to get those those cards for this one archetype, I think honestly the deck might just end up becoming not, I wouldn't say a threat to the meta in 2025, because Dragon Rulers and Blue Eyes, we know that those two decks and maybe a couple others are gonna dominate the meta for quite a while, which is gonna be nasty to see. I can guarantee you that it will be a nasty sight to see. But other than that, I think the deck, this Mitsurigi deck, it's definitely gonna power creep its way to the top over time. But I think if we get new support, some new extra deck monsters, then yes, definitely the deck can definitely power creep its way to the meta and dominate to the point of no return. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it going to happen anytime soon? I doubt it. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.